días, señoritas y señoritos. Challenge ni Senator Riza Ontiveros si Vice President Sara Duterte para idepensa niya at ipresenta niya ang 125 million confidential funds in 2022 as well as the 650 million confidential funds in 2023 budget year 2023. At sa interview or sa press con niya, sinabi ni Hontiveros na hindi dapat nagtatago si Sara sa mga kaalyado niyang kapwa niyang politiko or syempre mga kasama niya ito sa gobyerno at kaalyado niya. She cannot steal she cannot hide under the skirts of her political allies both in Congress kung saan approve yung budget niya ng Appropriations Committee in 15 minutes at sa Senado kung saan approve ng Finance Committee ang budget niya in 40 minutes. Sabi ni Riza Ontiveros, hindi maganda yung parang ginagawa niyang larong pambata na minamaliit niya, ini-insult, naglalabas siya ng press statement na may manghang na salita na nagdadrama daw si Riza Ontiveros. Sabi nga ni Riza, gagawin mo lang yung trabaho mo. Drama na yan. Napakababa naman ang standard ng Office of the Vice President ngayon. Tama naman, very petty accusation na drama. Ano to? FAMAS, hinahabol nila FAMAS. They are playing with our money. Ngayon naghihirapan tayong taong bayan. We are not amused sa mga pakulo nito ni Sara, and Senator Ontiveros is right. It is about time na she presents her budget to us, the Filipino people, ang taong bayan, especially yung estimated 20 million Filipinos who voted for Marcos as well as the 11 million residents of the SD card na bumoto rin kay Marcos na through the 2022 Smart Magic election. So, pakinggan muna natin si Senator Riza dito sa news na ito sa ANC, and we thank ANC for allowing us to use this video.
A Philippine senator challenges Vice President Sara Duterte to publicly defend the confidential funds included in her office's budget. See, Duterte issued a statement slamming critics who challenged the Vice President's access last year to 125 million pesos of confidential funds. Duterte assailed ACT Teachers Party List Representative Franz Castro and the Makabayan bloc of House lawmakers for alleged lies they made during the congressional budget hearing for the Vice President's office. She also said Senator Riza Ontiveros amused the nation with her flair for drama and questioning the LVP's confidential funds. Ontiveros firing back, saying the LVP is not special because all agencies have their proposed budgets scrutinized.
Napakababa na yata ng standards ng OVP. Gagawin mo lang ang trabaho mo, amusing na agad. Kung meron mang amusing, yan na yung halos kalahating oras na turo-turo, pag-iwas sa tanong, paikot-ikot na sagot, at pagbabaluktot ng sitwasyon. Ginawa nilang perya ang basic na proseso ng pagbusisi ng pera ng bayan.
The Philippine Ombudsman moving to stop state auditors from publishing
we'll discuss that later. So guys, yun. Maganda talaga yun sinabi ni Riza Ontiveros. Trabaho lang, walang drama, sabi niya. Kasi sabi ni, as we vlog earlier, sabi ni Vice President, drama lang daw. Sabi pa nga niya, akala ko ba, VP Sara, the OVP can live without confidential funds? Bakit parang pinapawisan na yata kayo diyan? Budget hearing pa lang. So, nakita naman natin sa video na lalo na yung balitaktakan nila ni Raffy Tulfo, parang hirap na hirap si Sara i-explain. Parati tinuturo-turo niya yung mga kasamahan niya na clueless rin paano mag-explain o i-justify yung budget. At ulitin natin yung sinabi ni Risa Ontiveros na halos hindi alam ni Sara kung paano i-justify yung budget, na turo siya sa mga staff niya at parang nahirapan siya i-explain. So sabi niya, kung meron mang amusing, yan ay yung halos kalahating oras na turo, pag-iwas sa tanong, paikot-ikot na sagot, at pababaluktot ng sitwasyon. Sabi niya, di ba meron pa nga noon yung balitagtakan nila ni Raffy Tulfo, yung pinagalitan pa ni Sara yung staff niya dahil inamin ng staff niya na doon sa collection sa Parent Teachers Association, PTA, meron na pala memo na nailabas yung DepEd na hindi alam ni Sara na pinoprohibit or pinipigil nga yung mga collection na yun, at sinabi ng isang USEC, sige po, i-apply na lang namin yan. Sabi ni Sara, hindi ikaw ang nagde-decide niyan. So halata talaga si Sara ang nagdadrama, dinadaan niya yung issue sa Congress pa nga, pa-smile pa siya, pa-smirk pa siya, patos meron pa siya call a friend, si Congressman Sandro Marcos, na tinerminate yung discussion na kahit nagsasalita pa yung mga makabayan black congressman, pinatay na yung mic at tumayo na si Sara. So that's drama. It's Sara who is doing all the drama. At kung meron man siyang utang na loob sa taong bayan, although alam natin baka wala, kasi alam naman niya na nanalo sila based on electoral cheating, based on fraudulent means of campaigning, kasama na yung pagpapromise nila ng 20 pesos kada kilo yung bigas, 1 million Taliano gold or 1 million in money kung iboboto mo Sara and Marcos. So pero we hope na meron pang natitirang palabra de honor at sense of responsibility and sense of honor, sense of or utang na loob talaga, or amor proprio, or amor or love for country and respect for the voters. Dapat gawin pa rin niya yan, i-explain niya sa atin, i-explain niya sa publiko na walang tumutulong sa kanya mga defenders niya, mga chuchuwa niya, na syempre yung mga congressmen at senator, habol rin nila yung mga sarili nilang pork barrel funds, kaya hindi nila harangan yung kay Sara para wala rin kagrupo ni Sara na harangan yung budget nila. Ganyan lang yan Kahit nag-aaway na talaga sila, at in our previous vlogs, we pointed that out na talaga nag-aaway na sila Arroyo, sila Amy, sila Sara versus Marcos, Speaker Romualdez and First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcos. Pero pagdating sa pera, they support each other, they defend each other, and they justify each other's budget. At lalo na dito kay Sara, tama yung sinabi ni Senator Risa, hindi ka special child. Lahat ng mga cabinet members, kahit nga yung Office of the Ombudsman, dumadaan sa scrutiny ng mga congressmen at ng mga senator. Pero as usual, with her sense of high sense of entitlement, ayaw ni Sara na may magtatatong ng man sa kanya, but she owes it to the Filipino people. So in case she will not do that, in case she will not take the challenge of Risa Ontiveros, then nakikita nyo na guys ang ugali ng Vice President natin. Take note of that. please share this vlog para malaman ng taong bayan who they will be voting to and who they will not be voting for in the 2028 presidential elections. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to share this vlog to friends and relatives, and to tell them to subscribe to the Vlogcaster Armandin YouTube channel. And I'll be seeing you in my next vlog.